All right, gang, today what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take Nearpod and we're going to use our various tools in Google Meets to record a live session of Nearpod. So we're going to basically be running a session of Nearpod, a live presentation, and then we're going to use our Google Meet software to record it so that a student who is asynchronous or a student who's absent that day, he's got a dentist appointment, doctor's appointment, whatever, can still get the instruction that we used the Nearpod for. Okay, so we have three windows that we're going to be working with. Number one, right here we have our Google Meets, and then I have two windows over here. One of them is our Nearpod, and you can see all the different Nearpods I have. And then one of them is actually an unlogged in Nearpod. Okay, so it's a student version of Nearpod. And the way you can get this one of two ways. Number one, you can open up that second window and then just go to Nearpod and log out. Another thing you can do is you can load an incognito window, which the three dots here, new incognito window, and that'll open up a browser that doesn't have any logins or any kind of passwords or whatnot. All right, so let's go ahead and load up a Nearpod here. We're going to use my introduction to Nearpod. So let's go live participation. I already started the session, so we'll go ahead and resume it. And let me grab this code here. Control copy. We'll come up here, Control V. All right. Now, once I've loaded this, I'm more or less ready to just start presenting and go. But let me make a quick note here where it says, welcome to your lesson. What I always do is I always go ahead and I always put the name as display. So I'm going to change it from my name to display. And that way I know when I'm waiting for responses. When its display is not presented, it's obviously not there. This is a good habit because one of the things that you guys can do is when you're doing in class Nearpod, and Nearpod's a great tool with one-to-one technology, is use one of these to run your Nearpod. I remember what I would use. I would be in my classroom and I would have my display computer up presenting the Nearpod, and then I would actually control the presentation from my smartphone using the Nearpod app, because then I could go and I can actively monitor student computer use. And that's one of the issues we know with students in technology is they tend to sometimes get off task. And if you're actively monitoring while you're presenting in Nearpod, you can do you get the best of both worlds. You get the integration of technology, you get all of that great collaboration that we can do in the program, but you can ensure that they are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing by being, walking around actively monitoring them and having those one-on-one discussions. All right, so I've changed my name to display. That means I am ready to join the lesson. So I'm going to join the lesson here. All right, so my teacher's got to start the lesson. So we'll come over here, waiting for students to sign in, and we are ready to go. So this is what you see on the teacher side. This is what you see on the student side, and we're going to go ahead and present now. Now, when you present in Google Meets, you have three choices. You can present the entire screen, you can present a window, or you can present a tab in your Chrome browser. I like splitting them up by windows. I just think it's a lot easier to kind of see all of them and cycle through what I need. Truth be told, once I start presenting, this presentation window that you see here on my left can go away because it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not going to be putting answers into it. I'm not going to be doing anything. I don't need to see it yet. So I'm going to present a window, and it's my second one. It's right there. So I'm going to go ahead and share that. All right, so I'm presenting now. Now I'm ready to record too. So click on my three dots over here, record meeting, ask for consent, accept. So I'm presenting. We'll come up here. You can see I'm presenting right there. And now I can just click on down here to this other window because I'm already presenting. I know what I'm presenting. And now with the three windows and the setup I have right here, I can actually monitor both my display and my Google Meets as well as my Nearpod. All right, so going through, and we'll just go through the Nearpod like we would normally do. All right, so a quick guide for Nearpod. We're going to be examining the back end. Hold on. There we go. He's just being a little bit on the slow side. All right. And so I would go through my Nearpod, and you would see this, like he's being really slow today. So I got a poll question here, blah, 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 blah. So at the end of the day, I'm done presenting. I have both windows up. I can monitor everything. I can send it to here, and I get that video at the end that I can upload. And so that's, again, it's real basic. It's real simple. It's real easy. It's literally 3 different windows. Your Google Meets, your Nearpod that you're running, your Nearpod that you're presenting, and a student would say, Nearpod is kind of cool, submit. Alright, and then you come down here, you can see it on the back end. We go to the next one. Draw a picture of what we might use Nearpod for. And again, it's being a little slow here, but it would kick over, and there you go. So that's basically it. That's how we do it. So it's pretty simple. Again, Google Meets, one window. Nearpod Display, one window. Nearpod Teacher, a third window. And that's how we do it. This has been a tutorial on how to integrate Nearpod and Google Meets with our technology recording. I'm Justin Buckner. I'm the Techie Teacher, and this will be the first of many quick how-tos that we do this year.